First of all, I'd like to thank Ms. Ramirez for the nice warm welcome, and also want to thank the whole entire staff, students, for allowing me to come and speak to you guys. This will be my second time, and immediately when I was called yesterday, I went back to the attic of Ramirez Elementary and I looked at the list of guest speakers, and I'm probably to say I'm the first one to come back the second time. According to the list, I had to dust some dust off, so thank you for allowing me to come back to share this great celebration. All right? The last time I was here, I said, well, the first time I'm talking to elementary students, so I didn't really know what to say or how to say it. You see, and my wife, which you guys don't know, is dressed as Mario Brothers today. So I never thought that my wife would look good with a mustache. So I guess we're having Italian tonight for dinner. So the cat's out of the hat, as they say. Your counselor, Miss Quiroz, is my wife. So that's what we have both last night. So I've been married for 21 years. But it hasn't been easy. Man, I gotta have your attention, and that's why I'm here to talk about it today. Before meeting my wife, it was a very struggle life that I was living. And well, maybe some of you guys can relate. And that's when I realized that today's theme is levels, right? Levels of games and levels, but life has levels too, all right? And I basically cut it down to 3 levels, which is your childhood, right? As you're growing up, and then your schools, all right? And then your adult life, right? Well, my childhood, right off the bat, me and my lovely mom, we had it tough, all right? And you know what? I might even break down a tear or two, but it's okay. Only real men cry, all right? And I'm going to tell you why I might shed a tear or two. It's because the amount of love I have for you, and the amount of love and believe that you're going to be successful come next week. And that's why I'm here. As you can see, I love to eat. So I skipped a very important meal to be here. All right? So it's okay, I'll make it up during lunch. As you can see, my lovely mom, Idalia Quiroz, or Idalia Esparza Quiroz, and myself at a very young age. As you can see, there's one person missing in that picture, right? Yes. My dad. At the age of 1, my dad decided to say goodbye to us. All right? It's okay. I was young, I did not know what was going on. As I got older, I started seeing other friends of mine and their dads, and I'd always have to go to work with my mom. She was working at the meat market at Produce Supermarket in Alamo, Texas. By the way, Coach Morales and I grew up in the same city, the great city of Alamo, Texas. We walked the streets and played ball together and so forth, all right? Great man, great coach. You guys are blessed to have him here on your staff, all right? It was very tough. I remember the days that I would have to go to work with my mom, and she couldn't afford daycare. So the warehouse, her former employees built a little daycare shack, I would call it, out of cardboard boxes, and put some blankets in the back. Well, while she worked, I was in the back, and they would bring me fruit and stuff to eat throughout the day, and so forth. And she would get off for work, and then we'll walk to the bus stop, get the bus back, and we'll go home back to San Juan, and so forth. I had to grow up very fast. It wasn't my fault, but I did wonder why my dad walked out on us. Wasn't I not good enough? What did I do wrong? I blamed myself. But what I didn't know is I had to become the man of the house. How many of you guys, dads, say, Mijo, I'm going to go to work. I got to go out of town. But now you're the man of the house and you take care of your mom. All right? Have you ever heard that before? All right? Oh, young girls, the young ladies in the house. Okay, five. Young ladies in the house, Mija, I'm going to go out of town. Now you're going to be the mom of the house. Make sure you wash the dishes and take care of your dad, right? Right? All right. Back to me, five. It works well when my minister says it, so I'm going to say it too. 5. All right? But no one told me that. No one told me I had to be the man of the house. I just took on the responsibility. And I could have sat there and wondered why and so forth. But I had to grow up. You see, when things go wrong in life, it's not because, somebody wished you bad. It's because life is trying to teach you something. And that's level number 1. Whatever we learn in each level in our lives is preparing us for the next level. Just like any game that you play, right? And I back in the day, it was Pac-Man for me, and Donkey Kong, and Mario Brothers. And you have to gain points or get a certain amount of coins to go on to the next level, right? Well, just like in life, you have to learn, you have to build a solid foundation. Now, what's a foundation here? Are we standing on a foundation? Huh? Yes? Right? What's the foundation? You in the pink man. Gabby? The base. So the concrete will be the foundation, right? Here you go. Right? You're better to grab that condom. Tell your mom where I'm supposed to go. Just joking. So you start building a solid foundation. All right? He said, when things go wrong, you don't ask yourself, why is this bringing me down? Why is this being an anchor in my life? What's an anchor in life? Something that holds you down from what? From what? From like being happy. Right, exactly. Thank you. Being successful, right? You gotta bring those anchors and says, you know what? I will not let you hold me down. So some of you guys right now are probably going through some difficult times in your life or not feeling up to par for next week. You got today, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to break those anchors and those negative voices that are saying in your head, you're not ready. Because you know what? Nothing in this world can break the anchors if you allow other people to believe in you. And that's what I started learning at a very young age. My mom would say, Mijo, make a friend a day and life is going to be better for you. The support system. What's a support system? Back here. What's a support system?
Someone who supports you.
Right? And what's a system? Is it more than one?
More than one, like several people.
Several people, right? Several people. So is this a support system here?
Yes.
Right? I mean a support system. The teacher, the principal, the nurse, the counselor, me. I'm the support system. I'm from the community. But guess what? You're a part of my community. We both live in Denver, right? My wife works here. Don't I want you guys to be successful?
Yes.
Yes, I would not be here. Because you know what? I said in your shoes, I was there. The only thing is, when I left level 1, I went to level 2 of my life, and that was my education, where I was sitting in the exact same shoes, but the only thing was, I had difficulties in reading. I had difficulties in reading, and they would run all these tests on me, and then they told me that I had to take some special classes, that I had to be isolated for reading, because I couldn't pass, which back then was pass, now it's star. All right? And I developed fear of reading in school. The teacher will call upon each and every one of us to read a paragraph in reading, in English, history, and so forth. And I will sit in the back, and I'll say, Lord, please don't have her pick me, please don't have her pick me, please don't have her pick me, please, 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 please. And then, oh yeah, she didn't pick me. Woo! All right. I lived for another paragraph. You know? But, you know, eventually she's gonna what? She's gonna pick on me, right? So guess what I started doing? I learned how to prepare by myself. I said, I got this. I'll start reading a paragraph ahead of her, right? So if there's a paragraph that I know all the words, I'll say, me, I want to read, right? So I can be confident. I've been preparing, right? But then when she'll call me and say, oh, I don't want that paragraph. There's a lot of big words. So what am I going to do? So, but I really knew what those big words were, so I would go away. I would go real fast with those words. And if she didn't stop me, okay, I tricked her, right? Right? But the fear started growing and growing and growing where even to today at the age of 44, I get that fear of reading in public. But I overcome it. I can go and give talks, and I've given talks to 100 men in a building, but when it comes to reading, so what do? I prepare. Just like you guys prepared months for this test. All right? But that fear is not as big as it was back in the day. You know why? Because I have people that believe in me now. I've surrounded myself with a group of people that believe in me. My wife, my family, my friends. Just by Ms. Ramirez calling me out here today and then asking me if I would give this talk, she believes in me. But the only way that I can allow her or anybody in this